Comics is a kind of call and response in which the artist gives you something to see within the panels and then gives you something to imagine between the panels. Also, another sense which comics vision represents, and that's time. Sequence is a very important aspect of comics. Comics presents a kind of temporal map. And this temporal map was something that energizes modern comics, but I was wondering if perhaps it also energizes other sorts of forms, and I found some in history. And you can see this same principle operating in these ancient versions of the same idea. What's happening is an art form is colliding with a given technology, whether it's paint on stone like the Tomb of Mene the Scribe in ancient Egypt, or bas-relief sculpture rising up a stone column. What's interesting is once you hit print, and this is from 1450 by the way, all of the artifacts of modern comics start to present themselves. Rectilinear panel arrangements, simple line drawings without tone, and a left-to-right reading sequence. And with 100 years, you already start to see word balloons and captions, and it's really just a hop, skip, and a jump from here to here. Peeled to see if the sort of change that happened when we went from pre-print comics to print comics would happen when we went beyond to post-print comics. So one of the first things that were proposed was that we could mix the visuals of comics with the sound, motion, and interactivity of the CD-ROMs that were being made in those days. This was even before the web. And one of the first things they did was they tried to take the comics page as is and transplant it to monitors, which is a classic McLuhan-esque mistake of appropriating the shape of the previous technology as the content of the new technology. And so what would they do is they'd have these comics pages that resembled print comics pages, and they would introduce all this sound and motion. The problem was that if you go with this idea, this basic idea that space equals time in comics, what happens is that when you introduce sound and motion, which are temporal phenomena that can only be represented through time, then they break with that continuity of presentation. Interactivity was another thing. There were hypertext comics, but the thing about hypertext is that everything in hypertext is either here, not here, or connected to here. It's profoundly non-spatial. The distance from Abraham Lincoln to a Lincoln Penny to Penny Marshall to the Marshall Plan to Plan 9 to 9 Lives, it's all the same. But in comics, every aspect of the work, every element of the work has a spatial relationship to every other element at all times. So the question was there any way to preserve that spatial relationship while still taking advantage of all of the things that digital had to offer us?
Buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, mail, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, plug it, play it, burn it, rip it, drag it, drop it, zip, unzip it, lock it, fill it, call it, find it, view it, code it, jump and lock it, surf it, scroll it, pose it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch, update it, name it, read it, tune it, print it, scan it, send it, fax, rename it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stock, format it. Technologic, 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 technologic. Buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, mail, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, plug it, play it, burn it, rip it, drag it, drop it, zip, unzip it, lock it, fill it, call it, find it, view it, code it, jump and lock it, surf it, scroll it, pose it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch, update it, name it, read it, tune it, print it, scan it, send it, fax, rename it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stock, format it, buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, mail, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, plug it, play it, burn it, rip it, drag it, drop it, zip, unzip it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stock, format it. Touch it, scroll it, pose it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch, update it. Surf it, scroll it, pose it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch, update it, name it, read it, tune it, print it, scan it, send it, fax, rename it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stock, format it, buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, mail, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, it, pose it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch, update it, name it, read it, tune it, print it, scan it, send it, fax, rename it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it, buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, mail, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, plug it, play it, burn it, rip it, drag it, drop it, zip unzip it, surf it, scroll it, pose it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch, update it, name it, read it, tune it, print it, scan it, send it, fax, rename it. Technologic, 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 technologic.